When we last saw the Bella Vista Lady Broncos here on BV Live Sports, they mounted a spirited comeback against a very good El Dorado team, pulling out a 39-32 victory. Since then, at least until last weekend, it's been a bit of a rough go for the Broncos. Only one win since that regular season home opener prior to last weekend's action at the Winter Madness tournament that was hosted by Union Mine High School. The Broncos won 2 of 3 last weekend, placing third, improving their record to 4-6 and giving them a little momentum as they return home tonight. BV's opponent tonight is West Park of Roseville, a team, a pretty good team, playoff caliber. The Lady Panthers come into the game 6-4, winners of 5 of their last 7. Most recently, they lost at Whitney 67-43 last Thursday, while the Broncos were winning those 2 of 3 at the Winter Madness tournament. West Park had the weekend off, so they should be pretty rested coming into this game. The two teams do share one common opponent in Cosumnes Oaks. Both BV and West Park lost those games. Cosumnes Oaks beat BV by 17 right here in the foundation game before the regular season started. That score is 68-51, while the Panthers lost by 18 to CO, 55-37. Margin of victory for Cosumnes Oaks in both of those games about the same. That was the third game of the season for West Park. So it should be an interesting one tonight. The Bella Vista Lady Broncos back at home taking on West Park right here on BV Live Sports. Good evening, everybody. George Tharlson, Scott Hackman. Welcome to Bella Vista High School here in Fair Oaks, California on a Tuesday evening, and it's great to have the Broncos back home again.
That it is, George. That is it. That it is. Thanks for having me. I'm excited to see this matchup, this finals week matchup. We'll see who has the most confidence and the most organization this week.
Yeah, this is a tough one to have to come during finals week. You have a daughter on the team. How's she handling it?
She's handling it. You know, she's fitting her studies in with her practice. It was a great week practice so far this week. A lot of defense focus, a lot of slide drills. I think they're ready to go.
What an outstanding tournament. I know that there was the blip against Ponderosa in the middle there, but two out of 3 wins, third place in the tournament over the weekend at Union Mine High School, and Ava Jensen is back.
She's back, and player of the game last game in that third place game. It was great to see them win third place. You know, they got 2-1. Anytime you can play a tournament like that on a holiday, like 2-1 is a great outcome.
Ava Jensen missed the first 3 games of the season. We thought she was going to miss more, but I hear she kind of went back to the doctor insisting on a reevaluation, and doctor obliged and said, you know what, you can play. And she's been back for the last now 8 games, averaging double-digit rebounds getting double-digit rebounds in every single game since, including 15 the other night, 19 points, I believe, was the line in the final round against McFarland.
It was fun to watch her. Yeah, I'm thankful she convinced the doctor to come back. That's really great. Her rebounding is what we missed, and her rebounding is what she excels at. So she'll get some opportunities tonight. West Park is they have a couple rebounders almost sniffing the 10 rebounder game mark, but Ava should have her way with that, and she'll get some opportunities.
Ava going to be a debater or a lawyer in the next round, an agent maybe, a negotiator?
Yeah, it really sounds like it. Yeah, I don't want to be across the bench from her for sure.
There you go. Well, interesting also, Ava's averaging right around 15 rebounds per game since she's come back. That's really, really impressive, having missed those games to start the season and then just jumping right in there. Ellie Tomei, of course, the leading scorer. She's averaging about 18 points per game. She had 18 points against McFarland the other night, so that pretty much right on par with her average. Also had 7 rebounds in the game against Ponderosa, and she's every bit as advertised.
She is, yeah. Ellie's been playing great this year, as advertised, as you mentioned, George. What I also want to see last year against this West Park team, she dropped 28 points. So we'll see if she can duplicate that effort again. 6 threes last year. I know their West Park Panthers are probably going to be keying in on that, but we'll see how she does this game.
So I've been doing a little math because we've got the records posted here at the school, and Ava Jensen has her eyes set on that rebounding record. It's going to take more games like the other night and maybe added rebounds for her to get to that 372 in a season that Leah Parrish set back in 2010. Speaking of lawyers, I understand she is one.
Great player.
But great player. She also had 30 rebounds in a game,
wow.
And that's the single game record. So,
wow.
Ava had 15 the other night, so all she has to do is double that. So
yeah, exactly. So, I could see it happening, though. I mean, Ava's as well a great player, and I know some of the Broncos on this team have their eyes set on some of the Bella Vista records, so we'll keep an eye on that all season.
Did some additional math at that Ellie is averaging 4.5 three-pointers per game, and if she keeps that pace, she's going to shatter the single game record. I believe it puts her on a pace for about 126
wow.
three-pointers.
Yeah, that'd be a great season for her. I'm not certain if they keep the career mark for three-point shooting, but she'll definitely be going for that too. She's one of the best three-point shooters, and frankly, one of the best point guards we've had at this school, so it's fun to watch.
They don't have her stats from the Ambrose School in Idaho.
Oh, right.
She played varsity there freshman and sophomore years, but the stats are not posted on Max Preps.
Right.
It would be nice if they actually would.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if anybody in Idaho that remembers Ellie Tomei is watching tonight, but you're welcome to kind of maybe prod them, and because we would actually like to see what her full career three-point totals are.
For sure.
And that would be kind of cool to get those numbers all added up. Certainly, her season totals from last year and this year are in Max Preps with Bella Vista,
mm-hmm.
and so if we can get those numbers from the Ambrose School, that would be kind of cool to add them all together and see where she is with a
cool.
career.
Yeah, it would be cool. Yeah, I've talked to Ellie a few times about her journey from Idaho to here. She's very thankful for everything, and she also loves it here very much. So that's good to see.
And while she's going to graduate this year, we're not done with the Tomei family.
That's true.
We got 3 more years on the boys program.
Thank goodness for that, right?
And as her brother is playing for, he's on the freshman squad right now, he's on the JV squad.
Right, exactly.
So he could be at the big show next year.
Yep, the Tomei family, they put a lot of work in on basketball, and it's good to see.
All right, so we're winding down the final seconds before we get this one underway, and so they're gathering at the bench. Let's pick up the ceremonies here.
Panthers of West Park and your Bella Vista Broncos. We invite you to join with us now as we honor our nation. Please rise for our national anthem. Now let's meet the starting lineups. For West Park,
Starting number 3, Lauren Weiss. Number 4, Jill No. Number 11, Aaliyah Villarama. Number 21, Kylie Gemmel. And number 24, Sierra Miller. The Panthers are coached by Carly Woodell. And now for the Broncos, starting number 0, Paige Hackman. Number 1, Ellie Tomei. Number 23, Elise Stikes. Number 32, Ava Jensen. And number 42, Mackenzie Dean. Coach Becky Stewart heads the Broncos, and now let's have a great game, everyone.
All right, let's go. Let's play some basketball here. After all of that, kind of a hush over the gym here at Bella Vista High School as we get this one ready to go. Bella Vista and West Park. And we talked a lot about Bella Vista in the opening. Let's talk a little bit about the Panthers, and we'll introduce them to you as well as we go along here. But their leading scorer is Jill No, averaging about 20 points per game. She was the leading scorer as a junior last year on the varsity at 13.8 points per game. She pretty much does everything. She'll push the ball forward. She'll get in the low post. She'll rebound. She'll force turnovers. But she won't jump center. It looks like Callie Gemmel will do that, as she will go up against Ava Jensen. Time to get this one underway. Broncos control with Paige Hackman into Mackenzie Dean, powering to the rack. Oh, that one comes off. And immediately a very quick shot in the opening seconds for Bella Vista. And now here's West Park. In trouble handling the ball. It's in the corner, goes out of bounds, and it's going to go over to Bella Vista. Broncos force a turnover to get started.
Nice play to start the game, to go down to Mackenzie Dean for the layup. It's exactly how they practice that in practice, so good to see it work. Almost made it.
Pressure defense from West Park, which they will do that. Bella Vista likes to as well.
I talked to Coach over the weekend, and one of the focuses today is defense, so let's keep an eye on that.
Here's Hackman right side. There's Ellie. Stites will launch a long one. West Park again with the rebound. Panthers will look to push the ball as well.
States came out strong with some good defense to start the game. She's going to have some open looks today because it looks like they're doubling Ellie.
There's a runner on the way. That's a little bit wide. Jill No taking that shot. Broncos control. Ellie Tomei immediately double teamed in backcourt. Here's Paige Hackman. 10-second count is on. They got to quickly get it across. Stites pushes it. There's a turnover for Bella Vista. No, driving down the lane and just couldn't find the handle on that ball. Break for Bella Vista. That was an easy 2 points waiting for Jill No.
I think she maybe heard the footsteps behind her, so good hustle back by the Broncos.
Broncos trying to solve this defense. That's Sierra Miller that's getting her hand on the ball.
Coach Stewart made an adjustment to put Ava at center court. How you beat this press is get in the middle with your bigs.
Tomei to the baseline. She'll drive in. Loose ball on the ground. Stites controls. Tomei thought about the three.
Nice hustle by Stites on that play. Again, she started strong.
Jensen with the turnover goes right over to Jill No. Here's Miller. Miller drives in over Hackman. First 2 points of the game, and it goes to Sierra Miller. She's averaging about 8 points per game for West Park. Hackman immediately double teamed. We got whistles and a travel.
Hackman took it to the left, which is the way to go, but she needs to break it back to the right real quick and not play instead. Don't dribble to the corner. Looks to me West Park remembers the last year when we played them. They're doubling Ellie everywhere on the court.
West Park beat Bella Vista in that game a year ago. There's a long three-point shot on the way. That's Aliyah Villarama. First points of the game, 4-0 lead.
Nice rebound by Elise. And
Stites her first rebound of the game, averaging about 2 rebounds and 3 points per game.
looks like Broncos are going to substitute in Bridget here for Stites just to get another guard, another ball handler onto the court.
It's one of the things Coach Stewart really likes about the freshman, Bridget Nielsen, is her ability to handle the ball. There she is at midcourt. Here's Dean. Couldn't find the rock there in the corner, and so the Broncos turn it over again, still scoreless, just over 2 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Miller, closed off on a double team, and she's called for a walk.
The officials are definitely watching the footsteps. We'll have to keep that in mind. Macy Lee came into the ball game for Mackenzie Dean.
Tomei in front court, and they're immediately, like you mentioned, Scott, they're immediately double teaming her. Here's Nielsen. Nielsen's immediately doubled. Nielsen to the baseline, and to get it underneath. Here's Jensen.
You could kind of see that play develop. They thought about getting it to Ava on the back side of the block, and it eventually got through. So that was a good play.
Jensen will go to the line here.
Broncos right now are thinking about how to break this press. They're going to need to get either their big or Macy Lee into that center court, splash to the center of the court to break it. Can't dribble through it.
Jensen gets Bella Vista on the board here. Nearly 3 minutes into the game, the Broncos with their first point. Miller. Back outside. No taking that shot. They'll work it around to the left side. Villarama, last deflected, winds up with no. Miller, here's no once again. She'll launch a three as she got a good look at it.
Well, you can see West Park's offense. They don't do a lot of dribbling. They just do 4 out, 1 in, and pass the ball around the perimeter for threes.
Jensen. Aggressive, in-your-face type defense from West Park, and they force Ellie Tomei to step on the baseline.
Looks like number 24, Sierra Miller, doesn't even pay attention to anyone other than Ellie, so she just chases her around all day. It's going to be a fun night.
Broncos putting up the full court press. Weiss across midcourt. No from the left side.
Ooh, well, the official missed that one, but officials aren't perfect, so.
Great position for the rebound.
It was, she just has to hold on to it a little tighter.
West Park works the perimeter. Miller will drive in and get called for a travel.
Definitely Broncos need to overplay and make them put it on the deck because they're just looking to pass it around and shoot threes.
There's a steal. Couple of second chance opportunity for West Park. Doesn't go their way.
What is that? That's three. That's 3 lucky ones we've gotten so far. Let's hope our luck continues.
Panthers coach Carly Waddell was talking with her before the game. And she says that's one of the things that they will do. They will push the ball and they will look to get those second chance points. So offensive rebounds are a big part of their attack. Ellie Tomei, long 3-point shot.
I do like the effort by the Broncos. They're definitely working hard. They're out there breathing pretty hard, so they really want this game.
There's no one to front court for West Park. Nielsen with the guarding assignment. Get a travel called.
You know, I like West Park's offense. They don't dribble at all. They just pass it around. It's really hard to play defense against an offense like that because the pass is definitely faster than the dribble.
Travel called on Taylor Queen, who is into the game. She's a freshman on this team. The West Park Panthers featured a freshman last year on their team in Annalise Braden, who is averaging about 8 points per game. You have not heard us mention that name yet tonight because she is injured and not playing for the Panthers tonight. They do expect her back soon, possibly as early as next week.
Yeah.
And a travel called on Bella Vista back the other way. Tomei was trying to get it to Jensen in the high post, but shuffled the feet before making the pass.
I'm starting to wonder if these officials really like the hand motion of a travel. They've been calling it a lot.
7-point lead for West Park. Kara Labrador now into the game. That was number 2. There's Queen looking to get it inside to Gemmel, and that's off her hands and out of bounds. And so the Broncos have another opportunity. Still no field goals yet for the Broncos, just the one free throw. Tomei into the corner again, just like you were again talking about. Double teamed, possession arrow on the held ball will favor West Park. Bella Vista is going to have to get some other people involved if they're going to be double teaming Ellie like that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's exactly where they want her to go, either there in the corner or on the corner by the center court.
Miller right side, she'll launch a 3. Off the glass, the bank is open for Sierra Miller. 5 points for her already, 11-1, it's a 10-point lead. Broncos trying to get it across midcourt. And Kara Labrador says, I'll take that. Here's Jill No. Jensen the rebound. Tomei bumped. Get the blocking foul called.
So again, we keep running along the baseline. That's exactly where they want us to go. They're giving us that dribble, and they're kind of baiting us into those corners. So
you just get trapped right up against the sideline or baseline.
Yeah, they're smart. West Park's smart in where they're trying to force us to go. And another turnover. 100% of that is Sierra Miller. She's vicious up at the point of attack. She's just kind of funneling each player as they dribble, funneling them to the side. That's her role. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to get Sierra Miller tired in this game to have to sub her out.
Nice defense on the part of Ava Jensen to deflect that one out of bounds. 20 seconds on the shot clock, and West Park will reset the offense.
That's exactly where we want them to pass it to, is down low.
Here's Gemmel. Now Miller back over to Queen. Queen will launch a 3. Off, no good. Bridget Nielsen the rebound. Held that pivot foot just barely.
They're literally triple teaming Ellie right now.
And Ellie weaving her way through the triple team will launch a 19-footer. Does not go. Bella Vista to keep possession.
It's an interesting offense by West Park. They just kind of run a simple weave up top, but it's very effective.
1:54 to go in the first period. Broncos to inbound. Both teams stacking right side of the lane. Break free. Wide open on the baseline. Elise Stites, her first 2 points of the game. Everybody else was on the left side of the right side of the key. Stites says, oh, let's go right over here, and nobody followed her. Villarama's jumper to the left side does not go. Offensive rebound, second chance point, or opportunity. Labrador, that one goes
looks
up,
like Coach
over,
Brian's
and
going to need to go
stuck.
get this one. Brian loves this part. He's really good at these. Oh, he delegated it to somebody else.
Well,
But
you can use a... Oh.
I like that
There
out
we
of bounds
go.
play that they just ran. You know, the Broncos have scored quite a few points off of different inbounds plays. So Coach Stewart's a master, a genius at drawing those up. I like to see it.
Oh, interception. Here's Sierra Miller. She's open. She'll take it up. Gets fouled. Aggressive move by Sierra Miller, but she did exactly what she needed to do there, and she drew the foul.
Coach Stewart talking to Paige Hackman about not making such a long inbounds pass like that. That's a tough play to make.
Foul also called on Hackman. That's the first team foul on Bella Vista. Miller was in the act of shooting. And we'll get her second of 2 free throws here.
Miller looks like she's going to go for the bank. I'm going to call bank on her behalf.
Gets one. Well, she's already banked in a 3 tonight. So.
Yes, she did. See, again in the corner, that's not where they want to go.
Tomei needs help.
Yep.
Hackman's got it. Back to Tomei. Ellie will be able to push this one across midcourt. Boy, it is an effort, and she dribbles it off her foot and out of bounds.
I would have liked
Right
to
in
see
front
her,
of us.
Yep, I would have liked to seen her kind of take that right back to the center of the court instead of in that corner.
So rough go so far for Bella Vista. They just are not able to solve this relentless West Park defense.
Again, see, they don't dribble. They just kind of pass it.
Stites with the steal. Long pass to Tomei. She tries to tightrope the end line, but couldn't.
I know Coach is upset about that one. I mean, we got to take care of the ball, and when we get opportunities like that off of a miss, we got to protect it.
Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Kenna Needles closed off on the double team. Tries to go up with it. Ava Jensen says, "I'll take that." And the pass in the front court, they say it was deflected away by West Park.
Beautiful
The
block by
Broncos will
Ava.
control.
Beautiful block by Ava. That was fun to see. She was right in the right position. That was all that was, a position block.
Tomei, she'll launch a long one, back iron. It's going to stay with Bella Vista.
I'm okay with the shots. Those shots create long rebounds, and we get the ball back.
Another steal by West Park. Here's Miller to the baseline, can't control. Gives it right back. Hackman, she'll find Nielsen. Jensen, or check that, Stites gets the deuce there. 4 points for Elise Stites, leading the way for Bella Vista. Broncos giving West Park a little of their own medicine. Force the pass, inside it goes. Second chance opportunity, and the three-point shot is good. At the buzzer to end the first quarter by Jill No. She hits 2 3-pointers in that first quarter, finishing the quarter with 6 points. She's got 6. Sierra Miller has 6, and Aaliyah Villarama has 3.
Tough end of that quarter. Great rebound. Offensive rebound creates a 3 like that. Wide open 3-point shot. That's a tough way to end it.
Elise Stites leads the way for Bella Vista with 4 points, and Ava Jensen has the 1 free throw. We are also keeping an eye on the Bella Vista boys basketball team. They are playing right now at Lincoln High School. Early in the first quarter, about a minute to go in the first quarter, and the Broncos trail by 4, 9-5. So we'll keep an eye on that one for you and give you updates as we go along.
Low scoring game, 9-5.
At least for
left.
now, we'll see where it goes from there.
For sure. I like, okay, so a couple things I'm seeing that I like this game for the Broncos is, one is they have gotten some stops and they've gotten some rebounds. I like to see that. However, after they get those turnovers and you don't let West Park get set up into their vicious press, they got to take care of the ball. That's when they have to take care of the ball. Letting them set up and get the press, that happens, but when we make stops or get defensive rebounds, that's when we need to take care of the ball.
By the way, speaking of the Bella Vista boys, they have a big one in 2 nights right here
Yes, they
at
do.
BV. The Casa Roble Rams will be coming to knock on the door, if you will, on Thursday night at 7:30. And we'll have it for you right here on BV Live Sports, starting at about 7:15. Hope you can make it out here, but it's going to be a packed house tonight, Thursday night. It's going to be a lot of fun as the Broncos take on
Can't wait.
Casa Roble.
Have they thought of a name for that game yet?
I think they're calling it the Crosstown Classic.
Perfect.
Here's Jensen in front court as Bella Vista forces the turnover. Jensen all the way in, puts it up and in. She's up to 3 on the night. Broncos' first points of the second quarter. Put up some pressure defense. Here's Miller. Miller with the bounce pass to a cutting Taylor Queen. That's no good. Queen deflects the pass as Bella Vista got the rebound. Inside, the runner does not go. Miller fighting for that rebound. Boy, she's aggressive.
You got help from the official there, but that's exactly what I'm saying. You can't turn the ball over after you get a stop. Nice work by Ava down low, though. I think she had 2 deflections, couple rebounds. She's working hard.
Broncos need to get a little bit of a run going. Here's Stites. Broncos get the rebound. The putback no good. Jensen tries the putback on the offensive rebound. 3 opportunities for Bella Vista there. Unfortunately, they don't get the points, but nice defense by Paige Hackman to force the steal. Here's Tomei all the way in. Lost the handle. Again, credit that West Park defense. Gemmel closed off. Here's Sierra Miller.
Looks like Sierra Miller's running the point now for the Panthers.
Wide open underneath is Gemmel, but Jensen gets there enough to run some interference.
All right, so here it is.
Right, now here's Ellie Tomei across midcourt. She's got an opening there. She'll launch the 3. Hasn't made one yet. Hasn't really gotten a lot of looks because of the defense. Sierra Miller back the other way. She's got 8.
Nice move by Miller. She kind of set up and went to her move across the bucket like that.
Mackenzie Dean getting ready to come back in for Bella Vista. Here's Tomei on the baseline. Nielsen the rebound. Finds Stites. She'll launch a 3. Loose ball, put back up, dancing around, and dropping in for Paige Hackman.
Nice little run there by the Broncos to start the second quarter.
We're going to get a timeout called.
It's all about effort, right? You just put in the effort and good things happen.
That's a 30-second timeout called by West Park. We mentioned Bella Vista needs to get a little bit of a run going. Maybe that can kind of, I don't know, spark something right there. That was pretty good for Bella Vista.
I think it will. Let's see how they come out after this timeout, see if Coach Stewart changes anything. We'll see.
They do need to solve this relentless West Park defense. Coach Waddell was talking about it, how that's their big focus is they really want to push the ball on both ends. They want to push things. They want to be aggressive on defense, and then they want to push and take it to the basket on offense, and then crash the boards and get those second chance points.
Yeah, key to breaking this defense over time is just patience. Stick to your game. Don't get frustrated. And just be patient. Eventually, they'll tire.
Jada Berlebeck is in for her first action tonight, back after missing the tournament last weekend due to an injury. There's no from the left side.
It's good to see her back.
Mackenzie Dean the rebound. Oh, Jill No in the right place at the right time.
Jada kind of dusting some dust off there, shaking the dust off.
Berlebeck. There's Stites. Stites again tries to work her way through the double team. Mackenzie Dean comes out for it. Tomei, she's open, she spots up.
She wanted that one.
She's trying to find her opportunities, and she's starting to get those looks. Most of the first quarter, she was double and triple teamed and really just couldn't find the opportunity.
Here's an opportunity for the Broncos on these out-of-bounds plays.
Another turnover. Queen. And that's Gemmel from the right side.
Nice touch.
It's a friendly bounce. First points for Gemmel. And a steal underneath the basket, and doing it at both ends, the aforementioned Kelly Kimmel. There's no ball deflected away. Here's Park. There's a long shot that comes off, and Paige Hackman with the rebound.
Here's where we need to keep control of the ball.
Mackenzie Dean open on the baseline. That's a nice look by Ellie Tomei.
Beautiful left-handed pass.
First points of the game for Dean. And again, if Ellie can find those teammates open like that, Bella Vista can get back in this game, and then it may free her up later on for what she does. Gemmel's jumper doesn't fall. Tomei had it, and then a collision at the free throw line. Perlebeck's going to get called for the foul. Be the first team foul on.
Looks like West Park in the right place at the right time on that rebound. It bounced on the floor a couple times without anybody grabbing it, so it's all about position.
So fresh 30 on the shot clock for West Park. Labrador is going to inbound the ball. Weiss back into the game as well. Labrador, she's open, thought about it briefly. Here's Weiss. Ball deflected, taken away. Ellie Tomei. Ava Jensen doing Ava Jensen things right there. Rebound and the bucket.
Broncos really need to take advantage of not having Jill No on the court for the Panthers. She's getting a rest, but here's where we need to make a run.
There's a three-point shot from Labrador.
The Labrador
Mercy.
special. Wow. That's not what the Broncos needed.
11-point game. Here's Stites. Tomei open, has a chance. And the rebound to Naomi White-Woodley, the junior, is in for her first action. Miller. Bring it around to the left. Now back out to Labrador. She made one from right that spot just moments ago. That one's a little short.
Got lucky that time. Can't leave her open. She's a good shooter.
Broncos take timeout.
Coach Stewart knows it. She doesn't want to see Labrador open at the top of the key anymore, so she's putting in Bridget Nielsen to kind of fix that. Bridget's had a great defensive game so far. She's really played really good defense this year, so having that defensive spark off the bench even is great.
So the Broncos find themselves down by 11 right now. It's the Panthers kind of took control early. The Broncos a drought to start off, and then they built that 10-point lead. It's kind of hovered right around there.
Yeah.
So it's more of an even game since they built the 10-point lead. But obviously the Broncos need to kind of start chipping away at that lead in hopes of having a chance down the stretch to maybe pull this one out.
Right. You know, being able to play West Park multiple times like in league would be nice because you'd be a little bit ready for that press. And you could practice against it and practice for it. But these non-league games, it's hard to do that.
Hackman from the free throw line. Jensen. And a friendly roll.
Jensen's hitting the glass. That offensive rebound, she's getting a lot of them.
Pressure defense. Broncos within 9. There's a looping runner that does not fall. Taylor Queen, the freshman, is the one that took the shot. Very interesting shoe game for her, the two-tone orange and blue. And you know I'm all about the shoe game.
Yeah, exactly. I see that. She had to buy 2 pairs of shoes to make that happen. That's a lot of money.
There's a jumper right side for Jill No.
Speaking of money, Jill No with another bucket.
And she is now up to 10 points on the game. Hackman closed off, needs help. Queen with the steal, into Jill No. Rebound tapped right to the waiting hands of Bridget Nielsen. Mackenzie Dean's open on the baseline and banks it up and in. Couple of buckets just like that for Mackenzie Dean, using the height to her advantage there. They need to get her there and get the ball to her there more often.
I agree. Yep.
4 points for Dean tonight.
With the pass, not necessarily with the dribble. I like to see those assists to the bigs down low.
Miller at the top. No. Work it around the left side. Miller, she'll launch a three with the shot clock winding down. Hackman the rebound. 1:18 to go. Nielsen across midcourt. Immediately triple team. Dean at the high post. Right side, Tomei's open. That was probably her best look of the night.
Yeah, it was.
Jill No back the other way. She'll drive in and use the glass to her advantage. 12 points for Jill No. Back to an 11-point lead for West Park. Tomei, right through the hands of Mackenzie Dean. Hackman saves it. Here's Jensen from the free throw line extended and draws the foul. Ava Jensen will go back to the free throw line. She's 1 of 2 from the line tonight. And guys, let's see if we can get a close-up on Ava Jensen's shoes. Those are pretty cool too.
Two-tone color, I like
Let's
that.
see, yeah, I don't know. That's more like 3 or 4
Yeah.
tone. I see some yellow, blue, a little bit of pink. You know, you mentioned Taylor Queen having to get 2 pairs of shoes.
Yeah,
It means that she's got a pair just like the one she's wearing at home. So
it's true.
it's like the Broncos are going to keep control of this one.
Getting a lot of offensive rebounds. That's a positive this half.
And you know what? I can hear my wife's eyes rolling with that comment. Having the pair just like them at home. I think I tell that joke way too many times.
It's beautiful. I liked it.
Dean with her first free throw of the game.
You know, I don't know how she's doing for a season, Mackenzie Dean, but she's a really good free throw shooter. I know she's been working on that at practice a lot. The whole team has, really.
1 of 2 for Dean. Ava Jensen's putback doesn't go either. Dean with 5 points.
Nice strong move.
Nielsen nearly controlled it. No is open. Long rebound. Nice job by Hackman. They've got Jensen open. They just can't find her because of the triple team.
It's amazing how many those Panthers just swarm the ball wherever it is. You could run to the bathroom and they would follow you.
Apologies for the cold that I'm getting over. Hackman right side. Jensen at the high post. Jensen to the baseline. Dean the rebound, and she's deadly from that spot. 7 points tonight for Mackenzie Dean.
It's good Mackenzie Dean stayed home on that one. That was really great.
Time running out as we come to the end of the first half of play here at Bella Vista High School. And the Broncos starting to make a little bit of noise as we get set for the second half. That's very impressive down the stretch there as they get the lead to within 8.
Yep, like I said, just have patience. You know, a team like this that runs and runs and runs, eventually they get tired. And as long as we just kind of stay in it, we'll have a chance at the end.
All right, he's Scott Hackman. I'm George Tharlson. Glad to have you along here tonight on a Tuesday night of finals week here at Bella Vista High School as the Broncos, the Lady Broncos, taking on West Park, and West Park very dominant with their defense in particular. 28 points on the board and just wreaking havoc on the Bella Vista offense.
They have, and Coach Stewart, one of the keys to this game for the Broncos was defense. I know Coach Stewart is seeing West Park's defense, and she's definitely tipping the cap to them. Everybody likes to see a good defensive team, you know, work really hard. We'll see if they can keep it up for the entire game.
In the season opener, first home game against El Dorado, the Broncos were struggling a lot in the first half, and things kind of came together. There was the injury to one of the key players to El Dorado as well. Certainly don't want to see that.
Right.
But you know, turning things around at halftime and just keep plugging away at it and try to get some bodies on some of these key players. The thing is we talk about Jill No and how important she is to the offense. But if she's not there or taking a breather, Sierra Miller's been very impressive in this game tonight. And then they just have some key role players that are also stepping in.
Yep.
Callie Gemmel is another one. Aaliyah Villarama, we saw her a little bit earlier in the game as well. So, they have players that are stepping up. The Broncos have made some adjustments as well because Ellie Tomei pushing the ball up is getting double and triple teamed and trapped. And now it looks like she's handed that responsibility off, and now she's getting free and she's getting some looks.
I think that was it. Yeah, it started the game, a lot of traps. That defense snuck up on us a lot. We've been getting open shots and just haven't made them, and that's just a testament to the fact that, the Panthers are triple teaming the ball, so that means there's going to be somebody open on the backside. If Ellie finds that off-ball backside presence and she starts hitting her threes, it could be a completely different game.
Checking in on the Bella Vista boys game right now. They are in the third quarter now, looks like. No, actually, they're at halftime. I'm sorry. They've already put the 3 on the scoreboard there at Lincoln High School. It's 31-17. The Zebras leading the Broncos at halftime. So just an update there for you on the boys team. We will see the boys team on Thursday night as Casa Roble comes to town. Pardon me. Let me just little moment there as battling a cold over the last week or so. So, but anyway, Casa Roble here. The crosstown rivalry. This place is going to be nuts. We're going to have a lot of Casa folks here. We're going to have a lot of Bella Vista folks here. I remember there was a boys' game last year between Bella Vista and Del Campo, of course, another nearby team. Both cheerleading squads were here, and there was like a face-off between the two cheerleading squads of who could do the best job of doing cartwheels all the way down the court.
Really?
So that was amazing. It would not surprise me at all to see something like that here on Thursday during the timeouts. That was very entertaining, as a matter of fact.
Wow.
But we look forward to having that game for you as well here on BV Live Sports. This place is going to be packed, I am certain. And so we invite you, if you're not able to make it out, or if you do come out and can't find a parking place or get into the stadium, we're going to have it for you right here on BV Live Sports. And then we'll turn around and be back right here again on Friday. The final game before Christmas is the Lady Broncos will be taking on Union Mine. They were just up there for the tournament this last weekend and didn't play Union Mine.
They did.
3 other teams, but
exactly.
But they'll get a chance to see them in action and go up against them on Friday night, and that will take us into Christmas week. And then following the Christmas holiday on Wednesday, the Broncos will be in another tournament on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to round out the pre-league schedule. And then all of a sudden January is going to be here, and the league schedule.
It's going to be brutal.
It's going to be brutal, and it goes by really fast.
Very fast, yes.
That's one of the things Coach Gonzalez told me last year, the former boys coach. He says, once league starts, you're going to snap your fingers and the season's going to be over. And he was right. It went by real quick. So, but hopefully the Broncos can, both Bronco teams can kind of, do what they need to do in getting all the kinks ironed out, as every team does during December, and you get a lot of games, especially with tournaments. And then by the time league starts, it's full speed ahead.
Right, absolutely. I know, at least speaking for some of the players that I've talked to, these games obviously are very important, and they really want to win them. But a lot of these games, it's about learning. It's about learning the system that Coach Stewart's putting in, and then getting ready for league play. So we'll see how that goes.
We're at halftime. We're going to take a break of about 2 minutes or so, and then we'll get you back for the second half of action. Bella Vista trailing in this one 28-20. Stay with us as the second half is coming your way shortly here on BV Live Sports.
Man.
That is amazing.
It's so amazing. That's why this is the
schedules because if we have a night like tonight, you know, the deal I have going with my wife is like when there's 3 games, she's only here for 2 of them. And so if all we need to do is look at the schedule, then we can have her here on a night like that. But then you can still come out and do the interview stuff and all of that. Boy, that was a quick couple of minutes.
Yes, it was. I lost track of time.
But we're ready to start the second half. As the final seconds will tick down. And West Park will open play here in the third quarter with possession.
Looks like the Broncos are going with the same starting 5 that started the game.
So it's an 8-point lead for West Park. Been hovering right around that 8, 10, 11-point mark. Gemmel, right side. Broncos trying that aggressive defense. Here's the jumper, comes off. Long rebound, Miller controls it, and West Park will have another opportunity. Briefly. Here's Tomei. Tomei driving in, that's a little too hard. Stites trying to control it, along with Gemmel, and that's a jump ball that will favor Bella Vista.
Good start by the Broncos. You could tell they came out with defensive mindset.
Hackman to inbound the ball right side. Jensen to the free throw line, closed off there. She tries to use the glass, follows the shot, and puts it up and in.
Great active play by Ava Jensen.
She's done that at least twice, where she got the rebound and the putback.
Absolutely. It's good to see.
Broncos within 6. Now make it 9.
I like Ava Jensen's offense.
And West Park
I'm not
forces
sure
a
what that
turnover.
was. She must have stepped over the line. But it's
She'll
good.
know, by the way, 15 points after that 3-point shot. There's Weiss. Her runner does not go. Gemmel controls. Another opportunity. Miller takes the deflection, and her runner comes off. Third opportunity on this possession. Broncos control it now with Tomei. Double teamed in the corner.
Smart play by LA Tomei to knock it off their foot. So she dribbled to the corner again. That's exactly where they wanted her to go.
Tomei, that one's on a line. She's got it. First points of the game for Ellie Tomei and her first three-pointer of the game. That one will go over to Bella Vista on the missed shot and the rebound. So the Broncos within 6 once again. As both teams trade 3-point shots.
The long passes have to stop.
Sierra Miller the rebound.
Oh, we got lucky.
It's like she thought her teammate was going one way.
People need to be cutting towards the ball right now.
Broncos can cut this thing to 4. Jensen. Tomei closed off. Stites, she's open for 3. Long rebound. Both players a big fight for it. We're going to get a foul called on Stites.
You can see Elise with that effort there and then try to help Sienna Miller up. So nice sportsmanship there. Sierra Miller, apologies. Nice heads up play by the official to see the arrow was off. These officials are doing a good job so far.
A little bit of housekeeping right there.
Yeah.
We hit 6 minutes here in the third quarter. 6-point lead for West Park. 3-point shot from Villarama. Miller again.
Yep.
Travel.
Call travel. Yep. She tried to do a Euro step times 2.
But she is everywhere.
Yeah, she really is. Sierra Miller. Remember that name.
Gemmel with the steal. Here's No on the baseline. Draws the foul. Guess they're saying no shot.
We called it on the floor. You're right. All right, the Broncos need to regroup now and just have some patience here with this press break.
Sierra Miller, she'll launch a 3. 11 tonight for Sierra Miller. Very impressive night for her. She is really fun to watch. Broncos beat the press. Oh, here's a long 3-point shot. Dean the rebound. Jensen. Loose ball on the ground, stays with Bella Vista. So it's Bella Vista getting the second opportunities and third opportunities there.
I'm okay with those threes as long as you have both your bigs down low to get those rebounds, which worked out for us. Here's another inbounds play. Let's see if they can make a bucket.
Tomei in the corner. Lead is 9. She'll launch one. Oh, that one teases her badly.
Yeah, that was in and out.
Larama.
Which No in the corner. Can't leave her.
Here's Gemmel. She'll No. Miller's double team, back to No. Low block. Great passing by West Park. That will go to Bella Vista on the rebound.
Lauren Weiss did a good job of getting her feet set on that shot and really taking her time and stepping into it.
5 count is on. Pressure defense. Nielsen and Tomei. And they cross midcourt. Here's Hackman. And here's Sierra Miller to the baseline. Miller is now at 13 points tonight. Back to an 11-point lead. Broncos got it within 6.
Man, their hands are everywhere. They're very
relentless defense once again. Villarama.
You just need to weather this storm here a little bit.
Tomei with the rebound. She's got Jensen ahead of her. Tomei stops. Hackman will launch a 3. That one comes up and off. Jensen winds up falling to the ground along with Jill No. They're going to call it a held ball.
Should be white ball, right?
Looks like it's pointing West Park's way.
Yeah, but he told them to switch it at the same time he was giving the ball to West Park. So, I mean, that's countless number, jump balls that the officials have missed this year. They really need to do a better job at that.
No is open on the baseline, or in the corner. We're going to get 3 in the key call.
Ooh. I take all that back on those officials or what I just said. That was a nice makeup call.
Third
Not the
quarter
long
in
pass.
Lincoln. Bronco boys trailing 40-22 to the Lincoln Zebras. Labrador with the rebound. Sierra Miller on the baseline. That one is off the hands of Labrador on the baseline and out of bounds, so Bella Vista. There's the long baseball pass to Paige Hackman at midcourt. Finds Tomei. Tomei to the baseline. She's had about 4 or 5 shots like that never really get above the rim. And again, credit the West Park defense. Scoop to the hoop, Jill No.
Nice step there, quick jab step like she did with the ball. That was pretty impressive.
17 for Jill No. She's averaging about 20. Top of the key, Nielsen. Back to Stites.
We're rushing it a little bit. I feel like we don't need to play this track meet game.
Miller went down. And we're getting a timeout called by West Park.
Went down, dribbled twice, and got the timeout. That's pretty impressive.
Well, it's 38-25. It's a 13-point lead for West Park right now. Bella Vista got the lead to within 6 with a late surge in the second quarter and then continuing it into the third.
I've played against a lot of undersized teams, and this is how they do it. This is how they beat you. They run, they run, they run, and then you feel that you're supposed to run too, and then you can't run as fast as them, and then you throw the ball away. So we're definitely they've had a nice mindset. They've had a nice plan for this game, and they've executed well. We're just kind of playing to their game right now.
Well, 2:36 to go. A reminder, busy week for us this week here on BV Live Sports. We'll have the Bronco boys taking on Casa Roble on Thursday night right here at BV. Lots of energy expected and lots of people as well on Thursday night. And then Friday night, Union Mine, the girls, will be in town to take on the Broncos as everybody heads into the winter break, Christmas vacation. Which, of course, for basketball teams usually means lots of basketball.
Yeah, no break for those basketball teams, is there?
Here's Jill No.
Simple weave. Got to move your feet.
No with the runner. Just like that, she's at 19 points. Right around her average. There's still a quarter to play. Jensen.
We really need to stop with that. It's like we're pressing it so much. I know Coach Stewart's been telling them that. I just don't know why those long passes.
Here's Labrador.
That's her spot right there, isn't it?
She had that one that she made and took another one that was on target. It just didn't fall for her. West Park keeps possession.
All right, 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Let's see if they can amp up the defense here.
Ackman got a hand on it, deflected it away. West Park coming into this game 6-4. Bella Vista the opposite, 4-6. And a three-point shot from Labrador. Got 5 on the night. Seitz will baseball it to Jensen. Jensen is going to draw a foul.
I see Coach Carly over there for the West Park Panthers. She's really fired up. She's got her girls playing with a lot of intensity. I seem to recall her a couple years ago when she was, I can't remember if she was the head coach, but she was talking about starting lacrosse at West Park, but it's good to see she's still around.
Well, the more schools adding lacrosse, the better, I think.
I think so too. I think it's better for all of us, right?
Spoken by a true lacrosse broadcaster and coach, right?
Oh, nice crossover.
There's Sierra. What a move.
Yeah, that was great.
Sierra Miller didn't get the shot to fall.
Triple team.
So maybe a nice job to get through there. Here's Jensen. She's
Nice
open.
move,
Gets
Ava.
another deuce. Jensen's at 11 points tonight for Bella Vista.
Good. I like to see Broncos kind of slowing it down a little bit.
There's a long shot from the outside. Does not go. Broncos. Ellie Tomei gets the rebound and draws the foul. Open Paige Hackman on the baseline. Oh. And then Jensen's putback won't go either. It's like
Wow.
there's a lid on the basket. Jill No's shot doesn't go. Loose ball controlled by the Broncos. Long baseball pass. Jensen runs a route like she's on a football. She's a wide receiver.
That was a good play.
Gets the ball to Tomei, and Tomei with the deuce.
Nice hands by Ava Jensen. That was a tough pass to catch, and she made the most of it.
She broke off the route when she saw the quarterback was in trouble. And she got the first down.
She did. She did. She read the play well. I like that.
14-point lead for West Park. Broncos have it again. Jensen just using that height to take those long baseball passes.
Well, that's clearly something the Broncos are trying to accomplish here. And the last two times, it worked well. I think Coach Stewart was probably tired of seeing the triple traps on the other side of the court, so she said just loft it over the top if they're going to leave you open.
So Jensen to the free throw line. Get another here. And gets the roll. The home debut for Ava Jensen tonight, and she's shining on the floor. Euro step and the hoop and the arm for Sierra Miller at the buzzer. She will go to the free throw line for an and one opportunity before, she'll do it now, before the quarter is officially over.
Those hurt. I mean, end of the second quarter, Labrador hit a three. That was a backbreaker. End of the third quarter, Sienna Miller makes an amazing move to the bucket. Scores the
one
and one
shot
opportunity.
There's no time on the clock. I don't know why everybody's coming to the lane here.
Psych her out, probably.
Usually, they're going to put 3/10 on the clock.
Geez.
Okay.
Even though Coach Carly is out there for West Park thinking she's John Wooden out on the court.
Missed free throw. Broncos control the rebound. Now we're at the end of the third
There it
quarter,
is.
and it is now a 15-point lead for West Park. Bella Vista got it to within 6 early on in that third quarter, and then it just kind of slipped away.
Wow, yeah. What is that run? That's like I can't even do the math, a lot to a little run there in that third quarter. They definitely came out with a game plan and started hitting their shots. So we're running a little bit. It's good to see the effort by the Broncos. I like to see that. And they're definitely running up and down the court. This will make them better for Friday.
Story tonight for Bella Vista is Ava Jensen.
Yes.
And 12 points, tonight. I'm not running a total on rebounds. I should. I wish I was, because I would like to see if she's close. I mean, she's probably up near 10. She might be about 6 or 7 right now.
Wow.
That's
What a game.
kind of a guess based on what she's been able to accomplish. I know she's had 3 putback opportunities, 2 of which have gone in. So she is.
And this is a tough opponent for our bigs. I mean, we can only run one big at a time based on the style of play that West Park is playing. So Ava's stepping up to the challenge as that one big out there, doing a great job.
So update from Lincoln, the Broncos making a comeback. They're down by 3 with
nice.
6.5 to go.
Good job, Broncos.
Looking forward to seeing them on Thursday.
Yeah, I am.
Hoping that tonight maybe they can pull this one out. It'll be their first win away from home.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, I'm going to buy my tickets now for that game on Thursday against Casa Roble. I think it's going to be a hot ticket.
Stites from the top. Nielsen, the rebound. No, won't go for her.
Again, that lid on the bucket, George.
You got to do something about that.
I know. I'm going to have to check that after this game. I brought my ladder, so.
Maybe during the next timeout you can run down there. Here's Gemmel underneath.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness, that doesn't go for her. The putback from Miller doesn't fall either.
She got that rebound because she was under Ava Jensen's armpit with her head. So, I mean, these West Park Panthers are feisty. They're always near the ball. They're always in your space. It's the game they play.
Got substitutions coming in. The foul was on the floor, so it's not going to be free throws.
Yeah.
Before the shot. 3-point shot. And West Park controls.
Nice D by Ellie Tomei. Playing that pressure.
West Park.
I'm not certain you can go over and back with that, but apparently you can.
Villarama. Now here's No once again. Immediately got Paige Hackman in her face. Miller, left side, travels.
Miller immediately looks over to her coach and says, "What was that?"
Tomei gets it across. Here's Jensen.
Good hands.
Tries to get it to Tomei. Stites was also there. And a little bit of a confusion. Ball goes out of bounds.
Yep. Again, that pressure by West Park just causes a lot of confusion. Looks like Audrey, number 21, is in for the Broncos. Good shooter from the outside.
That is her first action tonight. 3-point shot, Villarama. That's a little too long. Miller gets a hand on it, gets the rebound. Nose shot doesn't go. Mackenzie Dean with the rebound. Tomei doing everything she possibly can, gets bumped on the sideline, draws the foul. That'll be the first team foul on West Park here in the fourth quarter.
Looks like Audrey's open in the middle. Hopefully Stites sees her. Yep, she's got her.
Rickpala has her pocket picked by who else?
Sierra Miller.
Sierra Miller shuffles the feet as she tried to, and I think she had a little trouble handling the ball as she was ready to do the one-handed pass there.
Yep.
So she gets called for traveling.
What a defender she is.
Oh, you bet.
I know she's mad at herself right now, but she's a heck of a defender.
Well, I think that a lot of the things that she's done tonight kind of cancel out any mistakes.
Yep,
There's
absolutely.
Jensen doing Jensen stuff. Rebound, put back. 14 points. Broncos down by 13 now. Miller, right side. She's going to be double teamed right away. Tomei reaches in, forces a travel.
So what? A little bit of playground rules out there where West Park's going to look like they're going to hold the ball for as long as they can. So I would let them. I'd let them run that down and let them try to scramble for that last second shot.
Here's Stites, left side. McKenna needles the rebound. Here's Miller. Miller all the way to the baseline. A collision. And another travel call.
Smart play by Ellie Tomei, holding her spot. It's all about having that position down there.
You know, we've been very impressed with Sierra Miller.
Yes.
I think that if there's one part of her game that she needs to work on is keeping those feet planted.
Right.
She's been called for a lot of travels tonight.
Yep. Coach Carly knows it too. Takes her out of the game to talk. Looks like talk to her a little bit about it.
Greg Paula. Stites with the up fake to the baseline. She'll try the scoop to the hoop. That doesn't go, and she knew that she couldn't touch that one because West Park did. Nice move there by Elise Stites to stay out of the way of the ball.
That was a smart play. Heady play by Elise.
She knew she was out of bounds.
Yep.
Tomei. 1 3-pointer tonight. Looking for help, Rick Paula. 4-3 at the top. That one's a little short. Jill No. 19 points tonight. Villarama. That one's out of bounds. We'll go over to Bella Vista. Under 5 minutes to go. 13-point lead.
Jill No covers a lot of ground with those dribbles. She's got some length to her. She can really take a lot of space.
Eva Jensen. Jensen controls it. Stites, spin move. That one's off the glass. Here's No. No all the way in. That's an easy layup. 21 points for Jill No.
I've kind of
exceeded her average.
Yeah. I've kind of been watching these Broncos, and they're either turning it over or shooting within 10 seconds of having the ball. They don't keep the ball very long. That's how games get out of hand if you don't keep the ball very long.
Lauren Weiss, her first 2 points of the game. 17-point lead for West Park. Jensen. Lost the handle. And here is Labrador getting the deuce there.
Labrador got the deuce on that one.
Loose ball once again, and they're saying Villarama, check that, no, it was Mackenzie Dean that touched it out of bounds.
Man, the Panthers even have 3 people helping Ava Jensen up. They are just all over the court. I think they might have 6 or 7 girls out there right now on the court at one time.
And that's just the way they play defense. It just
is.
Seems like there's more
Swarming.
of them out there. Yes.
Yep. Looks like, is that Naomi White-Woodley in the corner looking for the 3? Good defense by Audrey.
And here's Elise Stites. Stites on White-Woodley, puts the runner up and off, no good. And here's No. That was a good-looking shot for Jill No. Jensen will go to the ground, and a jump ball is going to favor West Park. 3:20 to go. Bronco boys cut the lead down to 1. It's now a 3-point deficit at Lincoln, approaching 2 minutes to go.
Still by Ellie.
And they say that she just lost the handle there.
Got a little excited. I mean, you know, I know we've been talking about it all game, but they just swarmed her even after she got the steal. My guess is Coach Carly has them just running sprints in practice.
Wouldn't surprise me. I mean, they're very well conditioned to
Yes,
put
absolutely.
up that relentless defense all game long.
Right.
I know that's what Coach Kussler wants to do with the boys team, too. He wants
Is it?
them running and gunning
Yeah.
the whole game.
I like that. It's fun basketball to
They
watch.
played 5 games in 5 days last week.
Yep. I mean, West
So you
Park's,
got to be
You do.
got to be conditioned for
you
that.
do. I mean, West Park's going to be good for a long time. I mean, they built their school to house like 7,000 students or something crazy, and everyone's moving there, wants to go to school there, so they're going to be good for a while.
Especially if they launch a lacrosse program, right?
They have one a couple years in now.
Oh,
and,
okay.
yeah,
That's right.
They're
They
fun
do.
to play. They do.
That's
yeah,
right. You
and they're
guys played them
growing.
last year.
Yep. Talking to their coach, they're definitely growing. It's good to see.
Well, maybe we'll see them this year if you've got them on the home schedule.
Yeah, we do. They're in our league this year, so that's kind
Okay,
of fun.
cool.
Not in basketball. Nice.
Yeah. The lacrosse league's a little different because not everybody plays lacrosse.
Right.
Here's White Woodley all the way in, gets her pocket picked.
Good defense by Ellie. Again, another genius out-of-bounds play drawn up by Coach Stewart.
Going to get a foul called. You know, West Park is up by 19 points, and they're still running that relentless pressure defense.
It's crazy. You know, it's hard though to not play that way if Coach Carly wants to have that mindset all year. It's really hard to kind of call off the troops. You don't want them to become complacent.
That's true. Here's Jensen. And a foul called here. It's going to be the 5th team foul.
It's a tough play by Ava Jensen. I like to see her take the ball baseline like that. That's a strong move. What I've always known is it takes a good player to go baseline, and Ava's a good player.
She'll get the second free throw. That one doesn't fall for her either. Fresh players into the game. Here's White Woodley again. Down to the baseline. That's McKenna Needles puts that one in for her first 2 points of the game. First action for Kate Richards, number 10 as well. Hackman on the baseline. Draws the foul, and she'll get a couple here.
Nice press break they set up there. Pass it to the left, right, middle, and baseline. I think that's exactly like how Coach Stewart wants to see it.
Paige Hackman goes to the line for 2. Take a look at the upcoming schedule for Bella Vista. Union Mine will be here on Friday. We'll have that one for you on BV Live Sports. And then the Broncos are in a tournament next weekend. Then league play begins on the 8th of January at Ponderosa. They've already seen Ponderosa once. Deflected away, taken briefly by Bella Vista, and now West Park controls it. Pass looking for Richards on the sideline, does not go. 2 minutes to go.
I'm looking up where that tournament is next weekend.
And it says it's the 27th through the 30th
wow.
on the schedule, which would have them playing Friday through Sunday.
Right.
Here's Jensen. Jensen tries to step through a double team. Oh no. Jensen is back on the ground. Now she missed a lot of time as a result of a broken finger. Now it looks more like, and this is one of those we heard a sound.
Mm-hmm.
And she's on her side right now. Coach Stewart is right there, just trying to. She's asking for assistance now, as Jensen is kind of moving around in pain. Now they're going to help her up.
Yep.
And see what
Good to
happens
see.
here. And they're elevating her right leg, and she's not putting any pressure on it. So we'll check in with Coach Stewart after the game to find out what's going on. But obviously, just a fantastic game for Ava Jensen tonight.
Yep, definitely.
14 points. I'm sure that she's very close to double-digit rebounds as well.
You hate to see that. I wonder, let's see if Coach Carly's going to keep their press on at West Park. That would be interesting if she did decide to do that.
45 seconds to go in Lincoln. It's a 5-point lead for the Zebras now. Mackenzie Dean will go to the line. That's 8 so far for Mackenzie Dean, who's had herself a nice night. Well, they're not going to need the lane violation there.
Nope. Wave it off, don't they?
Yep. So it's an 18-point game right now, 1:30 to go. Travel called.
Looks like West Park elected to keep the press on up 20. There's a ball don't lie, special place and you know where for that kind of play.
In the pressure defense. And a 2 points falling there
We
for
still need to be
Layla
composed.
Karzai, her first 2 of the game.
Yeah, the official calling the foul because he know ball don't lie. He doesn't like seeing this press still on, but he'll do the best he can to advance the ball and get some free throws.
So we talked about what Bella Vista has coming up, looking at the West Park schedule. And I just had it up and it disappeared from me.
I'm pretty sure they beat Granite Bay pretty handily this year already. They beat some pretty good teams in their 6-4 record.
So West Park on Saturday, the 20th, will be at El Dorado. We'll check that Friday is the 20th. It's 1 of 2 for Nielsen. West Park controls. West Park will have back-to-back games on Friday and Saturday before they break for Christmas. Rapala the rebound for Bella Vista.
Oh, nice pass.
Here it goes inside to Mackenzie Dean.
Good pass by Emma Thompson. That's fun to see.
11 points for
Wow, nice. Good job, Mackenzie.
Mackenzie Dean, and a nice assist you mentioned for Emma Thompson. West Park called for stepping on the sideline. So West Park, we mentioned they will be
Good to see that full court press by West Park.
they will be at El Dorado on Friday, at home against Roseville on Saturday. And a steal there for Taylor Queen. Queen to the baseline. That one teased her really bad. We had a whistle. Jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Bella Vista.
I think what Coach Carly's doing here is she's got her second group in there and she's teaching them the press too. So, I mean, if you have that philosophy, even your second group, it makes sense why she's trying to get them some press minutes too.
West Park will also be in a tournament, maybe the same one, on the 27th, 28th, or 27th, 28th, and 30th is what it says. So I think that's a Friday, Saturday, Monday tournament is how they're doing that.
Oh, right, yeah. Maybe Monday is a day off of school or something.
Well, Monday is the day out. That's the Monday before New Year's, right between Christmas and New Year's.
Yep.
That way they don't wind up playing on Sunday.
That's West Park's schedule?
That is West Park's. I believe Bella Vista has that same tournament schedule.
Got it, yeah.
That way they're also not playing the day after Christmas as well.
Yeah.
Which is a Thursday this year. And that's normally when the tournament starts. So looks like the weekend tournaments next weekend are Friday, Saturday, Monday.
Oh, wow, yeah, nice. Nice press break by the Broncos.
17 seconds to go.
Haven't seen a foul with 17 seconds left, up 20 in a really long time. Probably been since the 1980s have I seen a foul with 17 seconds left, up 20.
Nielsen back to the line. Getting some very valuable
Oh,
minutes,
nice.
a freshman on the varsity team.
Yeah, I like her game a lot. She's a great defender, good shooter.
And she'll only get better.
Yes, absolutely.
It's a great experience for her.
Her and Emma Givens are going to be a strong part of this program for many years to come.
West Park with it. The long three-point shot. And now they can just hold this one, dribble it out, and that's exactly what they will do. West Park moves to 7-4 on the year. The Broncos drop to 4-7. The final score is 55-39. Bella Vista loses this one to West Park, but there are some big questions that we have,
Yes.
and we're going to hopefully get some of those answered here before too long. And one of those being the status of Ava Jensen, who finishes tonight with 14 points. And 11 for Mackenzie Dean.
Nice to see the West Park Panthers over there high-fiving Ava Jensen, who's sitting on the bench right now getting treatment.
I'm just adding up the point total so we can run that down for you here momentarily. And we will do that. So Carson's going to go find Becky Stewart. She may not remember that we were going to talk. So hopefully we see them. We see work going on with Ava Jensen across the way.
That looks like they have more stuff going on over there, don't they?
Yes, indeed. And there's Coach Stewart. She's at the scorer's table. So
Oh, I see her. Yep.
Carson will go ahead and connect with her, and we'll see what she will have to say. It's over in Lincoln as well. The Zebras win that one 58-49, as the Broncos will get set to host Casa Roble on Thursday. So
They lost by 9. Bummer.
rough outings for both Bella Vista teams tonight, and
I think a lot of that has to do with the finals week. I honestly believe like these kids have a lot on their mind. I'm not sure if, I'm sure West Park probably has finals this week. They both have to deal with that adversity, but it's tough to keep motivated and keep your head around a sport.
Becky's going to talk with her team for a little bit. And so we will check in with Carson when she's ready to go. Carson, you got some info for us?
Hello. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. So currently, we don't currently know the status of Ava Jensen. However, we do. I think Coach Stewart is just going to talk with her girls real quick and then probably give us a quick status update. When I was just hovering near the bench, I didn't hear anything. However, I did see the two gentlemen who were near Ava pointing near her, near her ankle on the top side, and it looks like they were asking her mom to possibly put her in the car. So it's going to look like a really devastating injury for her. Looks like near her ankle. So based on just that general information, we're going to ask Coach Stewart here just a little bit.
And she's going to go check in right now, and then we will check back with Carson in just a little bit when we have Coach Stewart ready to chat with us. Looking at some of the numbers for this one, Jill No leads the way for West Park, 21 points, 15 for Sierra Miller, and again, very impressive night for Sierra Miller. 7 points for Kara Labrador. And then a whole bunch of players. Well, we have 3 points for Aliyah Villarama, and then 2 each for Lauren Weiss, Callie Gemmel, McKenna Needles, and Layla Karzai. For Bella Vista, they're led by the 14 points of Ava Jensen before the injury, 11 for Mackenzie Dean, 5 for Ellie Tomei, just the 1 3-pointer tonight. They did a really good job defensively on her. 4 points for Elise Stites, and then 2 each for Bridget Nielsen and Paige Hackman to round out the scoring. So,
I'm tired watching all that running out there. It was like a track meet watching that play.
Well, you were the one that mentioned that when you're outsized, if you have that quickness and you have that speed and everything like that, then that's how you compensate for not having that size. All right, so
Absolutely.
Carson is down on the sideline, and he has Coach Stewart with him, so we'll send it back down to Carson.
Well, hi, George. So I'm here with Coach Stewart off of this really heartbreaking loss. So we just want to do a quick update on Ava. What's her status right now?
Right now, she's got a sprained ankle, so she's going to go in and get X-rays, and we'll reevaluate tomorrow. So hoping it's minor sprain, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, that is really heartbreaking. We could hear from just the sound from even up top. It sounded like it wasn't super great. Outside of Ava Jensen, what do you think about this defense that they just really put up? When we were looking at it, they really shut down LA with that double and triple teaming. Was there anything out of halftime that you were talking to your girls that you wanted to really drill home about less scoring?
Defensively, I mean, I think the biggest thing is West Park did a great job. I mean, they stopped us, they shut us down, they did the things that they needed to do. They found our weakness, and they put it out there on our weakness. When we did do the things that I asked them to do, we actually got the shots, but then didn't quite get the finish, and that kind of hurts too. When you're not putting the ball in the hole and then you go down to the other end and you give up a three-pointer, it kind of takes the wind out of your sails there a little bit. So it's kind of frustrating in that aspect for the girls, and that kind of stuff frustrates the girls. And once we can figure out how to put the ball in the hoop, I think it becomes a different game. It becomes a whole different story on it.
So scoring tonight, in that first half, you had Stites, Dean, and Jensen, all with really high scoring and rebounding. Going into that second half, it still kind of stayed consistent with Dean and Stites keeping that really high. And then we had Tome with their first three and during that third quarter. Is there anything that you're really wanting to tell people at home about the plays that you wanted to run today?
I think when we were patient and we took the time to make the extra pass, to make the passes, we got the open shot. I think what started happening is we went a little panic. Girls got a little panicky, started throwing up shots. Sometimes I don't even think we looked at the basket before we shot the ball. So it was one of those things which was a little frustrating on my part, seeing from the sideline. But I just know these girls, they fight, they never give up. I'm proud of them for their fight and for what they do. And, eventually it's going to all click. I just hope it's sooner rather than later.
Well, it was a great fight tonight and just a great fight in general for both Ava. Everybody on the live stream is going to be definitely praying that those x-rays come back hopefully positive and to where she can play on Friday.
Yeah, more than likely she'll be out Friday. I'll keep her out just for safety purposes. I'm more concerned about the long-term season and not one game. So in this instance, more than likely she's going to be out on Friday, and we'll reevaluate her after the holidays.
All right, well, thank you, Coach Stewart, for your time.
Thank you.
All right, Carson, thank you very much. And I think that's a good move on her part.
Yeah.
You gotta protect her for the full season, and
Yep.
we'll miss her on Friday. But hopefully hopefully this isn't a serious injury that'll keep her out for a long period of time.
I agree. Yeah, it's a marathon. It's not a West Park sprint. It's a marathon. So yeah, definitely keep her. We're definitely thinking about her, and we'll reevaluate as Coach said. But yeah, definitely not playing Friday.
All right, well, that's going to wrap it up for us. Once again, the final score, 55-39. West Park wins this one over Bella Vista. A reminder, our plans for later on this week, the boys will be taking on Casa Roble here at Bella Vista High School on Thursday. That's at 7:30. We'll start it at 7:15, and then we'll turn around and be back here on Friday for the girls against Union Mine. And that will be that'll wrap us up before the Christmas break. Then it's a tournament the following weekend, and then league play after the first of the year.
Oh.
Our thanks to our crew tonight, Carson Allen with the post-game interviews, and for camera work, our producer is JT Stewart. Now for Scott Hackman, I'm George Tharrelson. Have a great night, everyone, and we'll see you later on this week.